Irish citizens living in the UK are eligible to vote in Thursday's membership referendum. The Irish government is hoping they choose to stay in the EU. But if the UK opts out, things could change drastically for Ireland. CCTV's Lorda Sexton explains.
The UK is Ireland's largest trade partner in the EU. But it's not just trade ties that both countries share. Over 500,000 Irish citizens are currently living in the UK and are eligible to vote on June the 23rd. Another 250,000 British people live in Ireland, and they too can influence the vote both ways. A common travel area currently exists between Ireland and the UK, allowing people and goods to move freely between both countries. However, experts say that if Britain votes to leave the EU, this could change.
But the chances are there'll have to be some sort of border, because you can't close the front door to continental Europe and leave the back door open through the island of Ireland. Now, whether that border, however porous it will be, whether that's on the island of Ireland, between Northern Ireland and the Republic, or between the island of Ireland and Britain, is very much a matter of negotiation.
Dyke runs a diner beside Dublin Port. Many of his customers are truck drivers. He says there is a lot of fear about a potential border between Northern Ireland and Ireland if Britain votes to leave.
It's bound to have some effect on trade here, especially when they reinstate the border up on north of Ireland. And considering it took us 100 years to get rid of the border, we are now putting the border back. It doesn't seem like the right thing to do. But from talking to truck drivers and people like that, they're apprehensive of the fact that Britain might leave Europe and wouldn't encourage it.
Trade between Ireland and the UK is worth over €1 billion each week. Over 40% of Irish indigenous exports go to the UK, and Ireland is the 5th most valuable market for exports from the UK.
Put up the cost of our exports, a border could potentially slow things down. But think of all the manufactured goods that go from Ireland through the United Kingdom into continental Europe. So that whole chain could be slowed down.
If Britain was to leave the EU, Ireland may benefit by attracting additional foreign direct investment. However, many here say that the negative impacts on trade outweigh this. The Irish government and many Irish business groups are backing the Remain campaign and have called on people here to phone a friend in the UK and ask them to use their vote to ensure the UK remains in the EU. If Britain votes to leave the EU, this will have a profound impact on trade between the UK and Ireland. Not only is there a possibility that tariffs on goods going between both countries will be reintroduced, but a physical border between Northern Ireland and the Republic is likely to be reconstructed. Yet the shape of what this will look like is still unknown. Lorda Sexton, CCTV, Dublin.